As I'm sure we're pretty much all aware of by now, BlizzCon 2018 saw the announcement of a new Overwatch character. The leader of the Deadlock gang, Ashe, not to be confused with Ashe from League of Legends, even though they're both women with white hair wielding ranged weapons. And for a very brief moment, the reception towards Ashe was quite positive. But as we all know, good things must come to an end because Ashe is white. Blizzard made a new character that was white in 2018? Irregardless of whether it's a male or female, we're done complaining about not enough females. Now it's, you're white? Cue the outrage. Ashe is cool and all, but I can't be the only one rolling my eyes at yet another skinny white hero. You're absolutely right, Nathan. I'm rolling my eyes all the way to the back of my skull at this nonsense. I love Overwatch, like a lot, but I'm so disappointed with Ashe. They could have made her such a cool, powerful woman of color, but instead we got a boring white chick. Oh, I agree, skin color matters so much to me. Like, I decide whether a person is cool or not based on what their skin color is. I completely agree. Whenever I see white, I'm just like, weak and uncool. When I see people of color, oh my god, they're so cool and powerful. Ugh. I just busted a nut at the thought of all this discrimination. I'm excited to try Ashe, but really bummed that Overwatch didn't take this opportunity to introduce a character who is a black woman. There are 4,000 white woman Overwatch characters. I think that's enough. Black women have been passed over so many times. Please represent them. You're goddamn right. I counted myself. There are 4,000 white women in Overwatch. If they add one more, there's 4,001. It's way too much already. That's why you Blizzard developers need to create characters whether or not you can identify with them, as long as the people that are playing the game can identify with them. Because as a Filipino, I would love nothing more than to force a white American to create a representation of me. That's what I want. Mechanically, she looks like an interesting and impactful addition, but Blizzard announcing another slim white woman hero is beyond a meme at this point. All this outrage about skinny women, I agree. Where are the morbidly obese at? Where are my morbidly obese Filipinos and Mexicans? And you know, it's pissing me off, all these skinny white women. Morbidly obese minority men, let's make it happen, people. Representation matters. Like, not even an hour later after Ashe was revealed, you had white female cosplayers tweeting, "Oh my god, she looks just like me." Why can't black women have that same feeling? People want characters they feel they can relate to. Exactly, because every video game on the planet needs to have representation for everything. It doesn't matter if I can find representation of me in another video game, I want it to be in this one, because if it's not in this one, it doesn't matter. People really out here complaining about Ashe being white. While I'm not saying that representation isn't necessary, I still firmly believe that Blizzard is doing a great job. And if you think that they're ignoring minorities, then let me just say that that's an outright lie. They're 100% ignoring minorities. Where are the morbidly obese Filipino men at, huh? Answer me that, genius. Ashe's design becomes especially egregious when you realize Overwatch, for all its supposed diversity, has 6 playable white women and 0 black women. Orisa does not count. Orisa is a robot. We've already established that there's 4,000 white women, alright? We can't go back on that now. And how dare you say that Orisa doesn't count because she's a robot? How dare you? Are you discriminating against robots? Wait, we were on the same side of the argument? I was confused about what I'm supposed to be outraged about. Let's be real, representation does not fucking matter. Do you know how many Filipino or Filipina characters I can think of in movies, television, or video games? 1. Ricardo Montalban from Family Guy. Brian's cousin Jasper, skinny hairless Filipino boy he ends up marrying. And there's also that Filipino family with a girl possessed by demons in Constantine, if you want to count extras. Papatayin natin sila means we're going to kill them, FYI. Only if you cared to know what that meant. Do you know how many times the lack of representation bothered me? Not one goddamn time. If a character was created white, so what? If they were created black, so what? We don't need to start changing people's artistic direction just to fulfill some stupid diversity quota. See, I'm a firm believer in sticking to the source material, for example. If an artist intended a character to be white, black, brown, Asian, or whatever, then keep it that way. If it so happens to be a race, gender, sexuality, or anything else other than our own, that shouldn't mean that we all of a sudden can't relate to that character. We should be able to relate to other people because we're people. If you want a character to be a different race, gender, sexuality, or anything else other than what they are, think about why. If it's to fulfill a diversity quota, you can go fuck yourself. If it legit makes the story better, or if it's an actor for instance that just so happens to be the best person for the job, that's fine. But it better be for a better reason than just there's too many of insert identifier here. The only time skin color bothers me lately is when this new wave nonsense of changing existing intellectual properties comes out. Like, here's an example, it's about time for a Filipino Superman. The fuck? Why? Other than that type of nonsense, I don't sit here looking at upcoming movies, TV shows, or video games thinking, oh, there's no black characters in this, I can't play this. Oh, there's no Asians, I can't watch that. What kind of life is that where skin color is the determining factor for your approval? This is such a fucking first world problem, I don't understand it. I don't know, maybe I'm just too third world for all this shit. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and share this video with whoever you want to share it with. If you're new around here, subscribe and notifications to be notified about all upcoming videos. I do these gaming news and discussion videos at least once a week, so make sure to subscribe and ring that bell to stay on top of that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.